Hey, Benham.
Wayner, we're back again.
What else is new?
Closing in on the Ides of March.
The Ides, yeah. What's with the Irish shit?
Well, it's just
proud?
Well, it's a shirt that fits me. So, and we're
Triple X?
Well, it is. Well, 2X, but more comfortable in 3.
I'm going Bills today. All Bills because
Excuse me, a little bit of.
I almost wore my Sabre shirt with a masking tape through it.
I have the new Sabre brown paper bag. They're getting rid of them at Wagons because of the new state law from our king. And I'm going to put it over my head for the games and stuff.
Good, good.
But starting off the show, we're closing in on another St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. I'll be in Florida, but I'll drink a little green beer just in honor of you and the family.
That's
at the beach. Huh?
Yeah, not a bad idea. Maybe see some St. Patty's Day bikinis. Ow!
Yow!
Anyways, a couple shout outs. So we had a couple birthdays. Our good buddy Peter, the Giacomos, celebrated his birthday yesterday.
Last night, should we tell him? The big 6-0?
He's 60.
Yeah, he entered our decade.
Holy shitski, look who's 60.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyways, and your brother Mike.
Yeah, let's not say what he is.
No, we won't.
It's ancient.
For our own
our own safety.
We won't.
We won't tell the world how Mike
we know Pete can't really get to us, so Mike I don't know about. But happy birthday and many, many more. And
yeah, happy birthday.
And anybody else, I can't think of anybody else we might have missed. And
nope.
Anybody out there is down health-wise and stuff, we wish you the best, a speedy recovery. But something happened Sunday that really upset me, and I know it upset you. And it's non-sports related. It's a young lady at a 7-Eleven here in Chickawaga doing her job, 23 years old. A guy walks in with a shotgun, basically blows her head off. And it really angered me. And I think about, the presidential race, for example, and they want to take guns away. Wouldn't it have been nice if somebody in that store was packing?
Yeah.
It could have blown his lunatic brains all over the goddamn cigarette wall.
Yep.
And it really bothered me it still does.
Well, it bothers you for a few reasons. Number one, we've got our kids. Any one of our children could have been working that store.
Yep.
Right, and this lunatic comes in, and I'm going to call it here Section 8, okay? He was at Idlewood's apartment. I'm calling it right now, Section 8. Probably paid $115 a month out of his welfare check, and he's a goddamn lunatic. And he walks in and blows this girl away. With a shotgun.
He walked into the store with a shotgun. Now, on the news, they're saying now an alleged shooter.
Alleged?
What's alleged about that? And I'm a little disappointed that they only charge him with second degree. That's a case for the gallows.
Yeah.
And
I really want to watch a public ceremony. I'm begging to watch a public ceremony.
I know there's some murders and stuff that happen and you're not sure, like OJ. I mean, we all know he did it, but there still isn't a lot of, there still is that doubt, I guess, especially if there's a turkey club sandwich. Me neither. I think the key to solve that case. But there are murders that happen, and there are people that are found on death row that actually are found innocent.
That's true.
But here's one where he walked in and blew her
shut,
baby. Hang on.
Open and shut.
Then, like a coward, knelt in there with his hands over his head.
Public ceremony.
Really upset me. There was a guy out here at the Home Depot, Chickawaga, a 90-year-old guy going in to get something, and he's harassed by a panhandler, pushed around. And I think it's time to start mounting up again and packing.
Imagine that. You imagine having there's no brain, but having the desire to beat up a 90-year-old man for whatever he had with him, which most 90-year-old people probably got $10 in a hanky.
Right.
I mean, what are you doing?
We also see that you brought to my attention today that 15 or 16 young black, I'll say it, men.
Well, it's the truth.
Kicking the hell out of some girl on the ground and robbing her.
Yeah, in Brooklyn. 15 of them kicking the shit out of a 15-year-old girl, and I mean kicking, pounding. Apparently, they took her phone or her backpack.
It's animals. There's a lack of respect.
It's not human. It was caught on by a video camera from a store that had happened in
probably bodega.
Yeah. And what they need to do now is they need to do their best to identify these scum.
Of course, you won't see some of that on the news because they pick and choose. And
yeah, that definitely.
I'd love to see what Crystal Peoples Jones Smith, Delaney Williams Ford says about
Delaney,
the bail.
so she's part Irish.
Well, there's a link in there. The bail laws.
Oh, there's a link, all right.
The bail laws.
The missing link.
The new bail laws from our king in Albany, and crime is just skyrocketing in New York State with this. Get a couple Mets tickets, hold up a bodega. It's really ridiculous, and nowhere is it brought up that it's only brought up the time involved, not about stopping the crime. And it's poor youth that don't have a chance to work. This is one of the best economies we've had in 50 years.
There's a chance to work.
You can't get a job.
You're making a decision not to work because you don't want to make $15 an hour. you want to make $300,000 an hour selling heroin.
You know, a stat, I looked it up. They have these riots. They've had riots in Ferguson, of course, Baltimore and stuff. Never, and proven in the mall, when there was the thing in the mall where the lights all fell down and the girls coming out of the store with purses, there was a lot of looting.
Yeah.
Never is a Payless shoe store robbed, and never work shoes have ever been taken.
Well, that's a very good point. When they're robbing, well, so they've never even robbed the Payless?
No, they won't even go in. They get the chips and stuff out of here. They skip here to liquor store, of course.
Okay.
But never the Payless stores, wherever they are.
Work boots are right.
They're never.
I heard they grabbed a couple pumps out front, but not.
Now, if I'm looting, it's probably Pharaoh's or something. Anyways, that's for another show.
That's.
What?
Wow. Your poor wife.
Well, it is. God bless you. I don't think she watches either.
No.
But anyways, that's our. And by the way, if Bernie gets elected, he feels that shooter at the 7-Eleven should have a right to vote.
Yeah. While in prison.
Scary.
Yeah. And now.
And under Bernie, there would have been no shotgun there. Did I spit on you? I'm sorry if I spit on you.
You did. From this I know. Let me tell you now. I will give everything free. Actually, here's what we got.
See, if all this stuff in the 7-Eleven was free, there wouldn't have been any need for the girl to be working there.
Good point.
No shooting.
No shooting. It would have been empty shelves in 1.3 seconds due to the Section 8
Except for the work boots for sale up front.
So we got Bernie. There's two left, Bernie and Biden. So you know what we think about Bernie. We won't even go any further. But Biden, has anybody listened to him lately? He was at a rally in I'm going to tell you, the rally in a different state. Well, he's probably in 4 states on a jet. Okay. He said Iowa, and it wasn't Iowa. Then he stated that he was running for. I'm so happy that I'm running for governor. Okay, governor.
He's slipping a little bit.
And then he said,
a little bit.
My attorney general is going to be my son. And the whole place is up in arms. He goes, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Tell you my prediction here.
The guy's got real issues.
I tell you who's going to slide into that VP.
Oh.
They're making a victory tour right now on all the news and today's show. They've been on some of the late night stuff.
I'll tell you, I have a guess, but I'm going to wait until I'll tell you if I'm right.
Hillary's making a run for
that. No.
And she'll be defunct president when he finally goes bonkers. I'm telling you.
When
we're on the Feel Good tour. Bill was on this morning going, let me just say about those little girls I touched. And that's a real bad Billy, but whatever.
I like it though. You gave it a shot.
Victory tour.
Those girls, I never touched below the waist.
I didn't know about the stain. I had no sexual relations with that girl. Well, your little little shot there says differently there, Bill.
Oh, your shot.
Anyways, do you have anything more on what was your shot for in the mix? I think Hillary's going to slide in as VP.
I think it's going to be that. I don't know who was the woman that just dropped out.
Warren?
No, God, she's out of her mind.
Klobuchar?
Yeah, Klobuchar. I think she's going to be it.
That would be better than Hillary.
Either Klobuchar or the woman who plays Klobuchar on Saturday Night Live.
That could be. She'd be real good at it. And as far as that goes, well, I think that's it with that, huh?
Yeah.
Question I heard that today on the radio that they were asking influential people. By the way, Ari Richard passed away today. The great Montreal Canadian. I know that doesn't make much for Buffalo, but I remember
Pocket Rockin'?
Number 16.
Yeah, Pocket Rockin'.
Number 16. I remember years killing us and stuff, and they were saying some of the guys, Reve and Peters, had met him and how influential he was and stuff, and they were talking about influential people they met growing up. Somebody that sticks out. Is there somebody that you've met that sticks out, whether it be an athlete or a politician or whatever? I mean, I'm gonna take our dads and buddies' dads out of the mix because there was quite a few of them that we all very respected. Unless there is one you really want to point out, but
that's a tough one.
It was tough for me too.
Let's see, influential.
Somebody that you met and really left an impact on you or something.
Take away dads and family, and I would say one that I had, and then he's gone because he's a murderer. O.J. Simpson. I really looked up to him. I idolized the guy. Met him, had dinner with him. And then he sliced people up, so he's gone. I would say Chuck Werzer. Yep. Chuck Werzer, who was our manager at Four Wall Courts. I mean, we were kind of the goofy tweens, and he kind of set us up toward being men, I guess.
In a comical way, we throw our dads and our buddies' dads and stuff out of the mix. I would have I thought immediately of Chuck Werzer. He did some things in his life that I didn't like later in life, but and we all make mistakes and stuff. But Chuck had a way of showing me to be proud of yourself and be a leader, and his way of treating people, how he treated people, and his humor. And Chuck Werzer would definitely be the guy that
Yeah, I think so.
I learned so much from, and had so much fun with him, and his humor and his look at the way he treated life. He really loved life. He took very good care of himself.
Yeah. Had a couple of bosses that were very influential as well, but probably not. I wouldn't put them high enough on the pedestal.
I could throw in a couple. You mentioned an athlete. I'll mention Schoenfeld. I had brief meetings with Jim back in the '70s, and he really was. I liked his style, the way he took care of himself. He was a family man. His humor.
Great guy.
It was really a great guy. That would be
Competitive as
probably
hell.
my athlete. And I met a few. Randy Smith, I didn't know him a lot. Tony Green was very
Well, you're a racist. You only like the white guy.
well, right. Tony Green
Now,
was
Shoney 20-6. Is that what I
20
heard?
to 6 is exactly what it was, and I'm still miffed by that. Yeah, those would probably be my two. But Chuck Werzer definitely, I think we both agree there.
All right.
Tic-tac-toe banana.
It's a good question.
Yep, I thought of that today. And lastly, anything real quick on the Sabres? I know it's disappointing, but we kind of know that. And
No, I think it's an embarrassment. I think Zach and I are dropping season tickets from 1992.
I think that's the only way to send the message right now. It's not the price increase and stuff, because they have the right. They have to compete. Everything costs. Everything goes up. But speak with your wallets and stuff. And I just want that team to come back. But I'm worried now about Jack. And does he demand out? Does he?
Jack looks defeated in my mind.
And
He
I really
looks
worry
defeated.
for him. And I think.
And hurt, I think.
I think exactly injury-wise, and I think wallet-wise is the only way to say. I don't blame Terry and Kim. They've tried everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to get a little lucky. They brought in the top-flight GM. Everybody wanted this guy.
Yeah.
And he's
Guess
struggling.
what we found out is Shiro did everything in Pittsburgh, and he just rode his coattails.
And struggling. I mean, I just want our town and our team to be fun again and compete. And we don't like talking down about our Sabres. We want them to win, but.
Still watch every game.
Same here. We've learned from our over time to talk more from our heads instead of our heart. And I'll still watch the Sabres, but I'm starting to worry about Jack and this coach and this GM. They kind of give hints of what their plans are, and they're kind of happy with what they got, and that really scares me.
It seems like Bottrell yesterday on GR was very happy with trying to sign his own at the end of this year.
That's scary to me.
Who the hell we signed? And then he overtly said Wayne Simmons. Wayne Simmons is a great guy, had a great career. What is he going to do for us here? We got 30 of them.
Wayne Simmons is the kind of guy that maybe late in July you throw on as on a year deal or something. But we got to get some offense here. This structure.
5 straight games with 2 goals.
They're trying to win 2-1 hockey games with 890 save percentage goaltenders.
Another one last night. 940 save percentage versus 880. Game over.
Again, people bring up, as did Bottrell, the log lines playing swell. Yes, they are. All right, but here's the thing. You got to look, everybody, at the minutes they're on the ice. They're on the ice for 16 minutes a game plus. They don't, that's too much dead time. That's a great little line. Put them there. Great. Cut that to 12. Boom, you got something.
And 26
but you've
goals.
got to score
26 goals combined. 26 goals.
We were talking just before we came on air. Carolina had the emergency goalie. What did they do? They protected him, but they scored goals in that
I
game.
think they scored 4 after
to make it easier. You can't keep playing games that 1 goal, 2 goals, maybe a tie in OT, 3 goals, it's over.
Yeah.
And if you got goalies at an 89% save thing, and you give up 30 shots on goal without taking my shoes off, what is it, about 3 goals a game? Last night they gave up 35 shots, they had 4.
4.
And you got to score goals in this league.
Yeah.
And we got to do something to help Jack. And that line's great. They brought in Cahoon. Nice little pickup, right? But when you look, he became our 4th leading scorer.
Yeah.
11 goals, whatever he's got for the year. But he played 13 minutes a game or under for Pittsburgh.
3 points in 4 games. And he sits after the 4-minute mark in the third.
And they asked the coach, and he goes, "Yeah, I guess you're right. I should have played him." But he doesn't know our systems or he hasn't practiced with our group enough.
Well,
you need goals.
And the one thing he said was I can't put him on the 6-on-5 because he doesn't know our system, our 6-on-5 system.
System.
The only thing we've done is give up. All we've done is give up empty net goals.
We've
That's
had
our system.
Bilesma and Housley here with the multiple forechecking schemes. And when Kruger came in, he goes, I believe in keeping it simple. But it's turned into, and what they're doing is they're masking for a lack of talent.
Yep.
I know what they're doing.
And we get it.
They're masking, but
don't tell me then you want to sign all these guys back and bring them
at
back.
this point in time, how many times this year did Skinner not see the ice on the power play or late in the game when we need a goal? Well, you say to me, maybe he didn't deserve it. Well, come on, stop with that.
Well, he is. It's supposedly the practice lines are out today, and he's on the top line. Olafson dropping with Johansson and Kahunaville.
I mentioned it before. Being around guys like Chuck and showing that we learned a lot about how the pro athlete thinks and stuff. We don't make this stuff up, all right? And the mind games and the loserisms that start when you lose. And I think Kruger plays too many mind games right now, and I
Just keep on playing those mind games.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
But anyways, that's it. Bills, not much to say about the Bills right now.
Well, all I can tell you about the Bills is the vast difference between the management of the Bills and the Sabres. You listen to this Brandon Beane, and they're talking about, well, what are you going to do about Phillips? What are you going to do? And you can just hear the intelligence in his voice.
They got a plan.
He's going, I got a plan, but he goes, we're not overpaying. I think you're going to see Phillips is going to go out and test the market. Someone's going to pay him too much. That's okay. We got Harrison Phillips coming back.
Right.
Then you're going to hear, I think they're going to sign Shaq as long as he's reasonable. But you can just tell this guy, he doesn't stand up in front of a mic and think, I'm using that $85 million like tomorrow. No, we're gonna systemically do this. And the guy he gets it. He just gets it.
One quick thing I forgot, we did get a letter from a viewer, and he said, could we change some of the topics? It always seems to be the same stuff.
Yeah.
So we came up, Wayne and I talked about it, and here's one. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
You noticed the thaw, we had some snow last week, and the thaw and a lot of rain. If you've noticed in the cellar, your drain pipes, some water forming and stuff, hey, here's our tip, the M&M, call a plumber. Right?
Yeah.
PCS plumbing, advanced.
Right. Advanced is good. We were going to do
Snake show.
a little cooking show.
That might be coming.
That might be coming for people who want new things.
But
throw a little garlic in with the onion. Okay, we'll get it going.
a little cooked squirrel tail. But
It was bad.
if you notice that water, could be roots in your line, call a plumber.
Yeah, we're getting, when we started this a year ago, and it'll be a year and 2 weeks, we started this, we said we're going to, Bills and Sabre fans, going to talk about
Topics
sports.
of the day.
We're going to talk about topics of the day in the news, and we're going to talk about politics. Well, that's been our mantra.
And we went on the road last night. Let's shout out to the people at Pete's house.
Yeah.
We took the show live, and people had a lot of fun with it. And what you get is what we think at that moment.
Yeah, there was we said something, and they ripped at us. But we said, look, no, you're wrong. And this is
won't be the first time, won't be the last, right? You later on, you mess around.
I even got yelled at by a financial advisor who thinks I'm too into equities at this point. But no,
but anyways, it was fun being on the road. Shout out to all you guys that were there and gals.
Yeah. And we are, as Tom and I said here, it's more, his wife's 401k, my 401k.
Plummeting.
It's plummeting as we speak, and we'll probably continue to hit the dirt until, they stop eating rat.
The simple solution, couldn't a Mickey D's franchise have gone just outside of one ton?
Just one ton.
Yeah.
Just give them something to eat.
Yeah. Give me
so
that.
they made it
cheese.
illegal in China, but yet they're still eating like carcass of raw squid. No, they're out of their minds, and it's going to kill us.
I embarrassed my family the other day. We were out. My wife has a cough. I had it.
You embarrassed your family?
And she was coughing, and I said, next time, Gretchen, we don't leave the compound. We should have stayed. My wife loves the outdoor markets. When my kids were just embarrassed, and I said, but in all honesty, it looked like filet to me too. Who would have known it was beagle?
Oh, that's appalling.
Anyways, no, I do not go to Chinese restaurants. That's not the same stuff these people are eating over there.
No,
all right?
it's not.
It's broccoli and probably kitty cat. All right, but it's not. I have nude.
Okay, we got to sign off. Always good to see you. I'm going down. I might give you a little Facebook Live half straight from the hip from the beach, but otherwise we'll be back afterward. And
you bring the metal detector this year?
Yeah, I do. I found a coin once. It was a quarter. Took me
Mine-
6 hours.
Mine doesn't even work, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Ooh,
You know
what
what
are
I'm
looking
saying?
for?
Well,
On the beach.
that's another show.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you lay around, you mess around, you keep bending over, one of these days you're not going to straighten up.
I'm not going to say
In
anything.
fact, I'm having a
because-
hard time straightening up, period.
Yeah, we're both medically induced comas right now. But anyway, we'll take care and we'll see you soon.
Take care, everybody. Happy St. Pat's Day.
Bye.